When you're wholesaling vehicles, you're doing so to complete your transaction. When you take a vehicle on trade, the customer may have taken delivery of your vehicle off your lot, but you don't finish that deal until until you've sold their vehicle, their trade-in, until you've wholesaled, if you're not retailing it. It's difficult if you have people come in and purchase vehicles on a wholesale basis. You never really know if you're getting the full money for the vehicle. You never know if you're getting your best value. And it takes a lot of time for a store to send someone in to represent your vehicles at an auction. It's very simple with ACV. I've had been very successful with it. And the only thing I have to do is tell them what vehicles I want, how much I want to sell them for, and quite frankly, they do the rest. I've been pleasantly surprised by vehicles that were better than the condition reports have been stated, and I've also bought vehicles where I was unpleasantly surprised where they weren't as good as what was stated. There wasn't really a parody of is this vehicle a 5, is it a 3? There was really a gray area. I trust ACV and their condition reports 100%. The condition reports for the vehicles that we've run are spot on. I look at and appraise the majority of the pre-owned vehicles that come in, and they're very accurate, and obviously they work. Right now, I'm actually running almost everything through ACV auctions. At this point, I've sold probably 95% of the vehicles I put on there I've sold. But majority of the vehicles that I've sold are anywhere from the 1,000 to to the 10, the 12 to 15,000 range. We recently just sold a Corvette. I think the fees are very reasonable. The fees at some of the traditional auctions are, everybody that knows it's in the business, they're certainly not shy about the cost of doing business. But ultimately, it gets passed along to us. I think the fees are very, very reasonable. I think we have a very large pool of buyers. One of the first weeks we ran product, we sold vehicles to buyers in Michigan and to Virginia and Albany. And these are just people that I would never see if I used an auction, and I have one right down the street from us. I think I see a lot of people I would never see. I think the app is very well laid out. It's very easy to use. I think that somebody that isn't as technologically savvy wouldn't have any problem using the app. The amount of time that I have to spend with ACV wholesaling vehicles is really pretty small in comparison to the amount of people that look at my inventory and ultimately the end result and the bids that we get and the vehicles that we sell. ACV is a great product in the fact that I don't have to invest a lot of time. I know I have a lot of people look at my inventory, and I don't have to spend half of my day at an auction repping a vehicle. I can very simply let my reps know what vehicles I want to run. They come, they take the pictures, do the condition reports, and the only thing I have to do is watch the application or watch online and say yes or no. It's very simple.